name's Brienne. I have a small business called Bear Mountain Design Co. It's mostly hand crocheted items. In this video, I'm going to be crocheting a blanket that I made back in the fall. It's June now. I think I made it in September. This is when I was like 28 weeks pregnant. I made it for my daughter. The blanket turned out so pretty, but it's like the first video I ever filmed, so I'm pretty awkward in it, and I had never filmed for YouTube, so it didn't even occur to me to like turn my camera sideways. I'd only ever filmed short content for TikTok and Instagram, so all the footage is vertical instead of landscape. So we're gonna do the best we can with the footage, but I still want to use it because the blanket turned out so pretty, so I want to show you guys. But yeah, stick around and there will be more organized content next week. Thanks. Hi, my name is Brienne. I have a handmade business called Bear Mountain Design Co. It's mostly crochet items. I spend all my free time crocheting. I'm currently 29 weeks pregnant with a baby girl. She's hiding under my comfy cabin clothing, so you can't really see her right now, but I wanted to start a series called Crocheting for Baby for all the stuff I want to make her quick before she comes. I don't have a lot of time left, but so I'm gonna start today by making a blanket by CJ Design called the Primavera blanket. So her pattern calls for the Karen Blossom cakes. I picked up one of them. This one is so pretty. This is in the color Blossoms. The sun's coming out. And then I really liked two different colors in the cloud cakes. This is softer. It's so pretty. This is in the color Warm Sky. And then this one is also the cloud cakes. A little more pinky red. This one is Charming. And then for the stripes, her pattern, you do 3 rows of the color, and then you do like a neutral in between. So for the neutral color, I got the latte cakes. It's super soft and fuzzy. And I got the color Cream. So yeah, that's what we're going to be starting on today. We're up here at my husband's family's cabin. It's actually on Bear Mountain. That's where I got the name for my business from. So you get to see some pretty background with me while I crochet. My plans are to sit on the porch all weekend and crochet and work on this blanket. So let's see how much I get done before I have to go home on Sunday. This is what we're working with for my team. It was super slippery to work with, but it's so soft. Starting on the granny clusters, so we should start moving a little quicker now. So I thought I'd come back on and give an update. I now have 2 sections of each colorway. I'm obsessed with how it's looking. I'll give you a close-up. I love that I went with the latte cakes for the white stripe to get like a little bit of fuzzy. It's like such a good accent. Like your eyes are really drawn to the white. If I can get it to focus. Your eyes are like really drawn to the white. Yeah, my husband just went back out to go hunting again for the evening, and I think I might head back inside soon before it starts to get dark. So I'm gonna set up inside and crochet for a bit. See how much more I can get done today yet. I maybe got like a quarter done. Not sure, but so I'm gonna head inside to keep working on it. Good morning. So it is the next day. The sun is super bright, so I'm trying to keep my face right in this strip of shade. But this is how much I got done last night. There's now 3 stripes of each color, or 3 sections of each color. I took a break from it last night for a while because I got to this all red section. The one colorway, this colorway, had like a red section, and the whole entire thing turned out this like red color. And last night in the dark, wasn't dark, but in like bad lighting, I wasn't really sure if I liked it. It looked like super red. And then I got to the next section, which was mostly this light blue color, and I was like, oh no, it doesn't look like the rest of the blanket, and I wasn't sure if I liked it at all, so I took a break. My husband's mowing. Okay, I'm back. My husband drove the mower up and parked it like right in front of me for a while, so I started working again. I forget exactly what I was saying, but I think I was talking about how I wasn't sure about the red stripe here, but now in the daylight I think it matches better than I thought it did last night. I don't really mind it. So yeah, while he was parked there, I got this white stripe done, and now we're actually back to the red. It's about to change into purple, so we're not gonna have a full red stripe again. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep working on it. But so today is Sunday. We are headed back home at some point later this evening. It's getting windy. Later this afternoon. Get home in the evening. My sister and her husband are actually staying at our house right now. They are painting our nursery. My sister is like surprising us with what she's painting in there, and she does paint. She's really good at painting, so I think she's like painting some sort of design or picture in the nursery, so I'm really excited to see what she does. But yeah, so I have a few more hours yet today to sit here and work on this, and then I'll work on it on the way home. some car crochet, which is like my favorite place to crochet. If you follow Cameron's Cute Creations, you know that the term is now passenger princess, and I'm absolutely a passenger princess. I love riding in the car, but I think some of that is because I can have uninterrupted crochet time. I'm not expected to do anything else. But yeah, so anyway, I'll show you. This is my view today. It's really nice out. It's a lot warmer than it was yesterday. I wish it was a little bit cooler, but it's comfortable. I moved back into the shade so that the sun wasn't blinding me. I felt like I was gonna get a little bit sunburnt. It's October 1st, and I was like, I can't get sunburned. That's ridiculous. Last night, when I did the red, and I wasn't sure if I liked it, and then I did like, there was like someone shot a gun somewhere. Nemo doesn't like it. It freaks him out. Nemo. But anyway, so last night I did the red, and then I did the white stripe, and then I started on the blue, because I thought maybe once I started the next color I would like it more, but then the next color was blue, and I was like, this really doesn't look like it's matching the blanket. So I took a break. Noah was out hunting. I took a break until he got home. He got back, and I asked him what he thought, and he said that he liked it, but I still wasn't sure. But now this morning, like I said, I do like it. But I took a break, and I was market prepping some baby beanies that have little bear ears on them, and I was able to completely finish 7 of them, like sew the ears on and weave in all the ends, which is good, because usually I make all the pieces and then let it sit until like the day before market, and then I have to quick sew everything together, and I hate doing that. So yeah, last night I made 7 of the newborn size. I made 3 white, 2 light pink, and 2 of a teal blue color. And then this morning I finished adapting the pattern for a smaller hook size, just because I didn't like how the pattern was looking with the hook size that it called for. So I finished adapting the next size up, 0 to 3 months, for a 9mm hook, and then I made 2 of those size beanies here. I didn't weave in the ends or make the ears or sew them on or anything yet, so I just have 2 of the 0 to 3 month beanies done. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish working on those later, make some more of them. I have to jump around projects. I get a little tired of them, but I really wanted to get more of this blanket done before I go home, so that's why I switched from market prepping to crocheting for my little baby. But so yeah, gonna keep working on this, and I'll check back in and update you in a bit. I got my crochet, and I got my buddy. The gunshots freak him out. Nemo, it's okay. He's been running around in the mud, so he looks like a mess, but he'll get all cleaned up when we go home. Right, Nemo?
Smoothie and browse our selection of prepared meals and snacks. So why wait? Visit kitchenerpros.com to see if we deliver to your area. That's kitchen.
Through him, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free
Alrighty, so just an update. This is the red color I was talking about, and then the blue stripe. So this morning when I started crocheting. I started here. I think I've been crocheting for like 2 hours. So I got 3 sections done, so like another of each color. Got this pretty white stripe with the purple speckles. Can we get it to focus? No. Some purple speckles. But yeah, so this is how big it is. Some good progress. We are all packed and ready to head home. I'm still at the same spot because I was market prepping, but I have about 3 hours to work on my blanket on the way home. Good morning. So today is Monday. Had a bit of a slow start. It's already like 11:30. I haven't worked on much of anything except I finally downloaded the market like business planner that Cameron's Cute Creations sells. I finally downloaded it and started to fill it in just for the rest of the year because I have a bunch of markets coming up in like November and the beginning of December, and I'm due with a baby in the middle of December 16th. So I have a lot to like sort out and figure out, and I just got an email about another market, like an informational email that I signed up for in June and totally forgot about. So I was like, okay, I gotta get organized. So I was working on that on my iPad, but now I'm gonna start crocheting. I went and got my coffee this morning from Cacao Coffee Crafters if you're local to Lancaster. I got an iced pumpkin buttered cinnamon latte. It's good. But so yesterday we came home from the mountains and I worked on my blanket until it got dark, and then I had to stop because I couldn't see anymore. Yeah, so I got this pretty little focus on this. I got this pretty little orange stripe going. If it will focus on this. There we go. So there's a pretty orange stripe I finally got to. I've been waiting since the very beginning to get to that orange stripe. Here it was in the very beginning, a little tiny bit with the pink, and finally got to the orange. I love it. But this is what it's looking like so far. I think I'm probably about halfway done. Depends how big I want to make it, but I think if this is like half of it, that it'll be a good size. But yeah, so this is what I have. So I'm just going to start working on it. I have YouTube on my TV. I'm just watching a Magic Kingdom Halloween 2023 Walt Disney World walkthrough. So the person who does these videos just walks through the Disney parks and doesn't talk at all, so you just get like the ambiance of Disney World. So I like that. I might like actually start watching something in a little bit, but for now I'm just gonna have that on while I crochet. And yeah, I don't have a cute background for you to look at, but I'll show you. My desk is kind of cute. It's a little messy, but my desk is kind of cute. I'll show it to you. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get started. The light purple is gonna be so cute right up against this orange. Alrighty, so my blanket is almost done with the body work. I'm about to start my last section of color. It's gonna be this colorway, which is the only one that I'm like almost running out of. The other ones have like at least twice as much left, if not more, just because this is a thinner yarn. I think there's like more in a skein. So yeah, this one I'm running out of, but I'm gonna have enough to finish it. I'm just not gonna have a lot left over. I was thinking about making a lovey size to sell at a market with the leftover yarn, so I'll probably have to order another skein of this, but that's okay. Alrighty, I finished the last row of the colors that I'm gonna do. And then I'm going to do a border in the white. I have a decent amount of the white left. So this is how much of the purple I ended with. So just a little bit. But yeah, so I'm going to start weaving in ends. I haven't woven in a single end, so I have lots of them to do. I'm going to start working on that, and then I will come back when I start working on the border. So to weave in the ends, what I'm doing is I am tying knots. I decided it'd be easiest to start with tying a knot. So I'm just doing 2 and tying it pretty tight. It's like so tiny. You can't even really feel them. I can't like find any of the other knots that I've tied so far. So, I am tying knots, and then I'm just weaving the ends like back and forth. Like the pink I'll do through here and then through the bottom of this white, and the white I'll do like back and forth through the bottom of this white here. If you guys can see. But yeah, the knot is super tiny, and you feel it. And then I'm doing a border over top of it. I think I'm going to start by single crocheting around, and then I think I'm going to do a bobble border. So, yeah, the knots are nice and hidden. so this is what we're looking like. This is how big it is. I'll hold it up then when I'm done working on it. But so I still have to do, like I said earlier, weaving all those ends. I'm gonna start here and start going around with the border, and then when I get to this corner, I'll stop and weave in the rest of the ends. I just like can't be bothered to do any more of them right now. In the pattern, she does a half double crochet border, just half double crochet the whole way around. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then I think I'm gonna do an extra round and do a bobble stitch. If you have ever made or seen the Island Time blanket by Nautical Crochet, I think it's Naughty Crow, like Nautikral. Her blanket uses a bobble border, and I really like that. So I think I might add that on just because it'll be like, I don't know, another girly touch to this girly blanket. So I was just thinking to make an even border, this might be easier if instead of starting and turning, this is the top, this is where I was working, so this is the side where I just wove in all the ends. I think instead of starting like here right on the corner and turning and going, it'll make it more even if I go back across the top and turn at this corner, which means I have to weave in these ends first. But I'm gonna crochet across the top first, then when we get over here, I'll tackle the lovely fringe. Alrighty, here we go. Here's my laborers.
We get bathroom breaks?
No. Good morning, it's Friday morning. I was rushing trying to get this done before I have to leave. I have to get ready to leave now. It's like 10:30, but I only have this much left to do, and I only have this much yarn. So we are playing yarn chicken. I have a feeling if I run out, I'm gonna run out like right here. I don't have to get a whole nother thing of yarn. So yeah, I was trying to get this done this morning, but not quite. But I'll be back, finish it up today, hopefully, as long as I don't run out of yarn, and I'll update you. Alright, I'm finally back from shopping. We were shopping for baby stuff, so it was fun. But I'm finally back, and we're gonna finish this last little stretch. So. Yarn Chicken by this much. Just enough to weave in the ends. All finished. All finished. This is how big it is. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed. I think it's gonna be so fun for her to like stick her little fingers in. It's so soft. I love the baubles, the fuzzy baubles. Yeah. I just showed you guys. Where'd it go? I won Yarn Chicken by this much. Literally left me just enough to weave in the ends. But yeah, it's all done. I'm obsessed. I hope you had fun following along as I crocheted for my baby. So I started this last Saturday at the mountains, the day I turned 29 weeks. And tomorrow I turn 30 weeks. So it took me 6 days to do. That's pretty good. Especially like I worked on Tuesday. So that kind of working night shift kind of like takes up more time than you think, because you always think you won't have to sleep during the day, and then you actually do have to sleep. Imagine that. But all done. All right. Tune in for the next one, and we'll make something else for baby girl. Thanks. Bye.